Stacey the Black Feather Intuitive, and welcome to New Moon Musings for the new moon that happened on January 18th. And today we are talking about our third quarter phase. It's a very exciting phase. It is all about claiming. What are we claiming? So this phase is happening on February 9th, and it's lasting, the energies of it are lasting in and around to the 12th. We are pulling cards from the Tarot of the Holy Spectrum from James Voorhees. And without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so our last month, we had our third two almost in a row, back to back. And that was our Two of Pentacles, which was all about resource and balance. And now, as we are claiming in the third quarter, what is being completed in your life at this time? How can you connect to its release with conviction? Oh, we got two cards today. Okay, interesting. The Tethered one and the Five of Swords. Okay, so definitely feeling here when we're talking about claiming this, the Tethered one or the Hanged one is talking about radical surrender. And it's a radical acceptance of it is what it is. There's no movement forward. There's no movement back. There's just no movement, period, end of story. This is the kind of thing that is like, okay, I've done everything I can possibly do with this task or on this job. Now I'm just waiting on Bob and accounting. I cannot do another thing on this project until I get this information from Bob and accounting. And once I get that information, then I'm good to go and I can start again. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a load off. I'm going to put my feet up. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to get caught up on something else. Something other than work. Also, this card can indicate a shift in perspective. And so when we're talking about you guys and claiming, reclaiming, or claiming what is going on, I feel like you want to claim your perspective. You want to claim your, I want to say your opinions, your views, your values. I feel like a lot of you are going to be kind of having some interesting conversations with people that are going to be connected to values, beliefs, what you used to value versus what you're valuing today, what you're needing to see, what you're appreciating more today, or what you are not appreciating more today. Values feels like a really important word. And then the interesting thing here is we've got this Five of Swords, and Five of Swords is a card of conflict. But what I love about this particular deck is it's showing the box of mistakes, and then this person is actually writing out solutions. So the pen is mightier than the sword, and she's pulled out a pen instead of a sword in order to be able to resolve a situation. So she's claiming responsibility for her choices. She's not playing victim in her life, or they're not playing victim in their life. They're not feeling like a victim. They're getting out of the body a little bit. They're playing, they're thinking outside the box. They're not focusing on the mistakes. They're focusing on how can we fix this? How can we move forward? Why has this happened in my life at this time? What do I need to see and feel and understand about this experience? And I feel like that's exactly what this window of time is going to be bringing February 9th through the 12th. So you really want to be paying more attention to where you are falling victim in your mind, or playing victim in your mind, playing the role of martyr in your life, and instead say, wait, I'm going to switch up my perspective and I'm going to see things in a different light. I'm going to be solutions focused. It's not about placing blame. It's not about shame. It's not even about, I want to say, accountability as much as it's about responsibility on a personal level. I am responsible for the decisions I make. I'm responsible for the experiences that I wish to have in my life, or that I choose to have in my life. I'm responsible for the energy that I bring into a room. That's what this window of time is going to be all about. I feel also like there are, for some of you, going to be some challenges in a close friendship. Could be a best friendship, or just a person that you've known for a really long time. I'm feeling some distance. Now that could be, there's physical distance between you guys and you just haven't been able to hang out for a while and you could use some FaceTime. or this could be you're feeling some emotional distance and it needs to be addressed. So don't avoid the conflict. Don't be conflict avoidant. I say this and I chuckle a little bit because I am very conflict avoidant. So I'm doing this reading, and for myself, I'm thinking, oh boy, how is this going to land for me? But be brave, be bold, address or face the issue head on. And again, just trust and know that if your solution's forward, you're going to be able to solve the problem. There are no mistakes, only choices, and the experiences that we have as a result of those choices and what we learn from the experience as to whether or not we would do it again. That's the whole point of life. There's no, yes or no, right or wrong. There's no mistakes. There are no mistakes in life. That is, words to live by, okay? Words to live by. We as humans place judgment on everything, but that's not really the point of life. Yes, we live in a very dualistic world where there are a lot of, I want to say, opposites, dual things, dual nature things that we are dealing with. But it is, I want to say, the challenge for us is to learn to live in the gray areas and to be accepting and tolerant and loving, and radically surrendering to what is. It is what it is. How can I move forward? It's shown up in my life for a reason. Let me learn the lesson, right? Let me learn the lesson. So it's not a mistake. It's a solution, and it's an opportunity for growth. All right, guys. So that is our third quarter phase for the new moon that happened on January 18th. Always great to connect with you guys here. Like, subscribe, click the button, check the join button, become a fabulous phoenix with me to keep the conversation going. And stay tuned. We will be seeing you for the next phase, which is our balsamic moon phase. That'll be happening February 13th through the 16th. So I'll be seeing you guys in just a few days. Have a good one, and we'll see you on the flip side. Transform well.